See,
What, like you
that,
can to it?
huh? The clap. Do you know that that's why they use that? Yeah. You know that's why they use that like movie thing, the
Oh,
scene
yeah.
thing,
The
so they
click?
can so that they know when to sync the audio.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the more you know. I'm 72% sure that that's why they do that, but I learned that in film school.
Somebody could be watching this right now and being like, dude does not know shit.
Probably. That's probably the majority of what that thought would bring.
Wait, so what are you drinking tonight?
I'm sipping on some orange juice,
Orange?
some OJ.
With nothing in it?
There's nothing in it.
Oh, okay.
Normally what I do though, for real talk, for any of you health influencers out there, okay, check this out. I mix it with OJ at night. Or I mix I mix
You
my
mix
OJ
your
with
OJ?
Yeah. I mix my OJ with magnesium at night.
Yeah, that's what you gave me the other night.
It
before
is.
I left.
Was it good? Did it feel
Yeah, it
good?
was. I felt
Probably
like you
tasted
gave
like
me
shit.
like a sedation trail mix.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Did you take L-theanine too?
Well, I don't know what you were giving me.
I give you a pill.
Yeah, like 5 different pills. I'm like, what is this? What is it?
Hell yeah. You probably slept super
I
good.
did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because I know what I'm doing.
It said OJ.
I was going to make a really inappropriate joke, so that's probably not good.
Sedation.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to do
Yeah,
it.
don't do that.
I won't do it here. So, okay. You were telling me before we got on the pod that you feel like something big is about to happen.
Yeah.
And this is going to be released before then. So let's just see.
Okay. So July
you wanna,
4th.
You want to go for it? You want to
Yeah.
test the waters?
Let's like talk about astrology for a second or what?
Sure. Yeah. I don't care.
A Uranus and Mars conjunction is happening on July 4th,
Yeah.
which is like destruction and aggression. And Uranus, okay, actually,
Are you sure it's not just talking about me going to the gym?
I can't.
Are you sure? Because
Destruction and aggression.
that's what happens
any
every
day at
time
the
I
gym.
get in there. Yeah.
But my guess is that it could either be like an earthquake at the best, otherwise,
An earthquake just happened.
where?
A huge one. A Latin American country. Frick, what was it?
I
What
feel like this
college?
might be West Coast, USA.
Okay. Interesting.
Like, could be Portland. I don't know.
So why though?
Because of the points on the Earth that I don't need to like explain everything like astrological.
No,
but
you don't have
just
to.
because of the points of the Earth, basically,
Okay. Interesting.
with this alignment.
Got it.
But like I did like do a quick AI on this conjunction. This signature is associated with explosive political conflicts, including shifts in internal warfare and nuclear policies.
So you think maybe there's like a nuclear event going to happen?
Yeah, maybe.
In the U.S.?
I don't know about the U.S.
Yeah. What's interesting about what you're saying, and like I don't subscribe to the astrology stuff anymore,
But you're
like
still curious about it, right?
I think you all no, not curious, aware.
Okay.
You always have to be aware. So since being a Christian, they say, or this is like kind of just like a rule, I guess, of thumb, is like it's like that saying of like the idea of being aware of your enemies type of thing. Not that you're my enemy by any stretch of the imagination because you believe in astrology, but it's like if it's opposite of the belief, you have to at least be aware. Not curious, right? Like don't dig into it a bunch or whatever, but just be aware of what it is. So like, but what is interesting about what you're saying is that, and I couldn't get into the ins and outs of why it doesn't mesh with Christianity. So I'm not even going to touch that conversation because I literally don't know, but well, I know a little bit, but what's interesting is that we signed a peace treaty, or not a peace treaty, but we signed an agreement with Iran. And we started bombing them again.
But not like nuclear, right?
Not nuclear, but we started attacking them again.
I
think it was nuclear sites that we attacked because of the Strait of Hormuz. I'm pretty sure that we were bombing their nuclear sites again. I could be totally wrong. Fact check me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I try not to pay attention to that stuff much anymore.
Yeah, I feel like stuff can get like scary if you look too much into it. but also kind of depressing. 'Cause
I was
it's like-
losing sleep over it.
yeah, like there's nothing you can do about it either. So what's the point of like deep diving?
But here's what, okay, so that specifically what you just said is one of the things that I was just listening to on the podcast that I told you that was like pissing me off listening to it. So Caleb Hamer had this couple on, and they were talking conspiracy theories, and then he was saying, like, what's the point of like taking care of your finances if all this stuff is just about to like implode, basically, right? That's kind of what you're saying, right? Here's the point. You have to be ready. Like, it's the same idea, right? Like, as kind of what I just said before. You have to be ready, and also we're functioning within the walls of this containment of a society. So, like, the thing is we don't know when these things might happen, right? So, like, as a conspiracy theorist, or like even if you're a person of the word, like you believe in the gospel and you believe revelations is a thing, right? The end times are coming. You can't live your life as if that's coming tomorrow, because then you're literally going to live a life of like turmoil and dread, and
Yeah.
you'll be broke forever.
I feel like this is such a guy's way of thinking too.
Why?
I feel like I was just talking about this with my friend's husband like a while ago. He was asking me if somebody were to break into my apartment, what would I do? Do I have like a gun near me? Like, I'm like, no, I don't even think about these things. And he was like, I think about this every time I move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think about this stuff.
Yeah, because dude, this is like quintessential. Dude, ask Heather.
I
Heather,
was just
listen
gonna
to
say that.
this. Okay, she like all the time. And I say this to her. I'm like, this is quintessential white girl. Never ever had to deal with any problems behavior. She doesn't think
Yeah.
about shit. Like no threats or whatever. One time she was running when she used to work at the hospital. Her hospital was on the south side of Milwaukee, or South Milwaukee, not the south side. She's running with 2 fucking headphones in her head, right?
Oh
2.
yeah, and I
I'm
used to do that too.
are you retarded? Like both of you guys, like it doesn't even make sense. Like even if you're in a suburban neighborhood, what? There's multiple things like that you guys don't think about. You could get hit by a fucking car. Like,
Yeah, we're on the sidewalk.
what do you mean? There's accidents all the time. Drunk drivers that go off the road, somebody falls asleep, they come out of the sidewalk. There's a million things that could go wrong, and you have 2 headphones in? That's crazy. It doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, but Tristan is a verified artard. Like, he has the things. But here's the thing. No, here's the thing. Those are all things that I would argue that you're doing the same thing by looking into astrology. It's just womanly. Like, we think real world, real time, something can happen now. Women think, women are, see, here's the thing. Women typically are more like doomsday. They think like things will just like flop at the flip. Hey, Teddy, down. Babe, can you get him down?
Teddy, come here.
There's so much going on right now. Women will think about things like in the future, like that are way far deep in the future. But
I
a
mean,
guy,
It's like July 4th. It's like this week.
yeah, but what I'm saying is like guys are usually thinking about like an imminent threat that can happen like at any time. Like right now it could happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think of astrology more as like checking the weather app.
yeah.
You know? It's
But what
not
I'm
that-
saying, it's still preparedness, right? Like you're still
Yeah,
prepared
yeah.
for
Do
whatever.
I need
So
an umbrella today? To-
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but a guy. Well, I feel like that would be more of like a guy's type of thing. But you're right. I get what you're saying. But the guys will always think about like right now, literally, I'm super aware that somebody could just run up in my house.
yeah, and that's not something I'm like thinking about.
Yeah, you don't think about it. Like I literally think sometimes like, what if my house just got shot up right now? But I lived in Milwaukee. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, somebody like that could have been a reality.
I mean, yeah, I guess for me, like, I dated someone, my last like relationship, he would always give me shit about like leaving things. Like, I never let him leave things in my car because my car has been broken into like more than once.
Yeah. There's the dog again.
What does he have to say about this?
Teddy there. Teddy.
Yeah. You couldn't leave stuff in his car, you said?
Yeah, or like vice versa. He would like want to leave shit in my car.
Yeah.
And I was always like, no, like we're putting everything in the trunk because my car's been broken into.
Yeah. Yeah. So see, same.
Yeah.
But different.
Yeah.
You know that? Same, but
I feel like
different. You know that?
No, I-
No. All right. Anyway, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Same, but different. It's so good.
What's with like this?
I don't know. Probably the 6-7 bullshit.
gonna
Yeah.
say.
I have no idea. Yeah, but so anyway, going back to like your astrology thing, it's like, yeah, that it is interesting because it does kind of like coincide with like actual world events happening. And then, yeah, like I was paying way too much attention. Hey, we got to do something about the dog.
Teddy.
There was like during that whole Epstein time, right? When like the Epstein files were actually released and whatever, that was like like I was actually losing sleep over like what was going on in the world.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like it's all stuff that
Was it like a holy shit, this is real?
no, because I already knew that it was. You know what I mean? Like I have been paying attention to this stuff for like
You were like super heartbroken.
what? No, I was like, dude, like my biggest thing was like, how the fuck are these people not getting locked up or lynched?
Oh, I know, yeah.
You know,
It's
like
fucked
how are
up.
we not like getting rid of them? You know, like, and that's the thing that really messes with me, and the fact that like my kids have to grow up in this world, and I have hope for it, you know, because I'm a godly man. But it's like it's still like heart wrenching that stuff like that happens, you know. So that's why. And so since then I really try to like I still dabble, like I still like pay attention somewhat, but I try not to pay too much attention because I know how my mind can work.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
I know how you are too with the preparedness.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah,
You
brother.
still have like water in the basement.
Yeah, we got some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're about to get some more stuff. But, you know, it's time.
July 4th.
July 4th. Yeah, well, I hope nothing happens because that would suck. But, anyways, that kind of ties into what we wanted to talk about today, anyway, about like the differences with
Men and
guys and
women.
girls. Yeah, because I feel like that's one thing too that like you might give a guy shit for, like being overly prepared, but it's like also exactly what you would fucking want if shit was to pop off.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just
Yeah.
think it's like a guy's way of thinking.
Yeah.
Except for my ex
Wait, which
with
one?
my car.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Is it the one I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
It's,
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tristan's shaking his head over there. He agrees.
He knows.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah, I feel like what were some of the stuff that we like wrote down because we were like thinking about podcasts, and this is stuff that I was so deep in for such a long time, but I've actually changed my mind quite a bit on a lot of it. Actually, not really. I would say I softened my perspective on it quite a bit.
In what way?
Like, I feel like the expectations between either party, like male and female,
Okay.
I've
You used to
softened
be
my
very
view.
like
rigid.
yeah, I feel like you used to be very like strong like on like how men should be in
Yeah.
relationships.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I still am like pretty strong on that, but like I've definitely like softened my
Your
thoughts
view on,
to
like,
it.
the role.
Huh?
Like your view on like the role.
What do you think a guy's role in a relationship is?
I feel like everyone is different.
Okay.
I feel like my mind goes straight to like protector, provider, but like
Yeah.
I don't know.
What does that mean to you? Because I think that this is where I've softened my view.
Okay.
specifically?
Well, I think you should elaborate on this.
You do it first. You first.
No, you go first.
I used to view the role of like men in a relationship and women to a degree very rigid in the sense that like I looked at men same way, protector, provider, provisioner. What that would traditionally mean is like the protector, obviously I still see this, if a burglar comes in my house, I'm the first one to, I'm the first in line. The protector or the
Can I chime
provider.
in for a
Huh?
second?
Yeah.
I feel like I mean everyone is different. So this is just kind of like what I would need is
Yeah.
for a guy to not like follow but lead in some regard.
Yeah. I'm super curious what you 2026 women mean by that.
So I'm just like in one category.
Because I see this so much. Like all the TikTok talking points are that. And like I'm not on TikTok, but I see like YouTube shorts and
I
Instagram
don't want
stuff.
to end up being someone's mom.
Yeah. So I'm very curious what that all means though, because I have a biblical perspective of what that means. And I had this perspective before I was a man of Christ too, before I was like in the Bible and before I like even got baptized. I had an idea of what leadership meant in a relationship. But every time that I hear about leadership, when it comes from like whatever kind of girl, a liberal girl or a conservative girl, I'm always like so thrown off because I'm like, you're not looking for a leader. That's literally the definitionally
I feel
not a
like,
leader.
If I were to start dating a guy and he were to come to me and be like, "Hey, babe, like, what are you doing, or what are we doing this weekend?
Yeah.
Like, what are the plans this weekend?" And that was like all the time. You lost me.
All the time, sure. Yeah. But
Like, what are the plans now? Or like, it would always be me like making plans. If we go on vacation, like, it's me making the decisions. Moving into an apartment, it's me deciding where to go. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like, I feel like that's leading.
I agree with that 100%. However, what I see so often with that scenario specifically, right, where can we do something with the dog? This podcast is going to be ruined if I have to cut all those out.
He should just be in here.
But then he's going to block your face.
Oh, okay.
Just put like the stool. Just put like the table stool right there. So here's the deal with that. I 100% agree. But then what's crazy about that statement is that women will oftentimes flip that, okay, into he's controlling. He never lets me have any opinions on anything. He doesn't let me choose anything. So it's always flipped. It's literally a lose-lose for men these days with that kind of thing. And I think that leadership is not dictated by that type of thing, but how you hold conversations or how you have conversations.
God, that is like a tough, I don't know. I have not been in like a relationship where I felt like my last two relationships was me more like leading.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to have like a say in that.
The idea of leadership in a relationship, because I would like to think in my relationship, I am the leader. What that means to me though is that like I'm not making every decision at the drop of a hat all the time. I like have my way of making my decisions, which is like also including talking and getting opinions from Heather. What does she think and things of that nature? And typically we'll still defer to like my judgment, but I'm okay with bending and being like, okay, maybe I wasn't making the best call.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that that's what it is. But again, it like oftentimes gets misconstrued, right? Because like a woman wants quote unquote leadership, but then when they get what they're asking for, they're like, oh, this isn't what I signed up for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're saying like when a girl like leads.
No, like when they want leadership in a man. Like it's just such a weird time because like women will tell the world like they want a man who's a leader and they want a man who provides and all these things, but then they're not willing to give what that requires of them. So like for example, you want a guy who's like going to lead the household, right? You better not be a fucking nuisance to him. You know what I'm saying? Like please do not nag him. You know, like that type of stuff. Or like you want the guy that's going to be the protector of the house. Okay, then make sure you're not putting him down ever. You know what I mean? Like his confidence needs to be high. Because if you want a guy who's going to like walk down the stairs when there's like two people like burglarizing the house or whatever it is, and you want him to kill them, he's got to have confidence, right? So you can't put that man down.
Well, I think nobody should put anyone down if you're dating them.
100% agree. But the majority of relationships probably are not that way. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Like the majority of relationships nowadays are based like heavily on what is it called? Like what is like superficial they're superficial in nature, right? Like I think people in general are super bad at picking partners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trauma bonding.
Yeah. I think that they're just really bad at it. Like I think people, like a lot of people pick partners for the absolute wrong reasons.
This is why I'm single right now.
Yeah. Because it's like, I feel like a lot of people get in a relationship based on how good of a time they've had with someone instead of like, do our values actually match? Like, does this person want kids? Do I want kids? What is this person's value structure? Are they religious? Am I religious? What do they believe politically? Things like that. Like, a lot of people don't go deep enough in conversation to like actually create a healthy relationship.
I mean, like, I know you haven't ever used like dating apps, have you?
No.
Hinge has like all of these things listed in it.
Really?
Like, yeah, political views, if they want kids, do they do drugs, do they drink, do they smoke, what like their job is, where they live, and then there's prompts and pictures, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like going on Hinge is similar to apartment shopping.
Really?
Is there laundry in the unit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All these factors to like look at,
Yeah.
and then it's like whatever you value the most is like what you look for
Yeah.
first.
Okay.
I mean, the first thing you see is a picture, but sometimes it's like, okay, maybe it's personality over looks
Yeah.
for this person. So you scroll down, let's see what job they have.
Yeah.
What are their political views?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's exhausting, but
Well, because always, no matter what, looks are going to be the barrier to entry. Every single time. There's not a person on earth who ever picks somebody like immediately just because of their personality. Not one person, I don't believe. Do you think that?
there's some people I can like think of.
Nerds. Not like normally functioning people in society, right? Like far and few between ever just are like, you know what, let me just see what the fuck this person's about.
Yeah, if you don't know them, yeah.
Yeah, right. Most times, yeah. I guess that's different, right? Because that's another thing. Like, can guys and girls be friends? I've been seeing a lot of this shit lately too.
Okay, for me,
Yeah.
I feel like a guy having chick friends is a green flag
Yeah. Why?
because it shows that he doesn't view women as objects.
I'll give you one better.
Okay.
It shows safety for a woman. So, other women trust this guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he's safe. Get what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that. What about what about if a girl has a bunch of guy friends?
Well, I feel like that's something for you to say.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I've looked like a red flag
Yeah.
in the past.
Every guy thinks that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Every single one.
I had a feeling that this was going to come up, and I have like a very clear memory
Yeah.
of just because like I don't know if like viewers would know this, that like we've been in the same group of friends for how long?
Yeah, we've been
And, like-
for like 10 years.
Yeah,
plus.
and like
Yeah.
I've gone to like bachelor parties and stuff.
Yeah.
Like out of our group.
Yeah.
And there's a time that I was sitting on one of our friends' boats, and he, like the driver of this boat, I know you know who
Yeah.
this would be. He was like chilling there. I was chilling. We're like waiting for everybody to get on the boat, and he's just like, "So, are you dating anybody?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because of you guys."
Are you serious?
And then and then he sat there and he's like, "I would date you."
He probably would have. Yeah. Yeah, he probably would have. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I think I think the internet makes things seem way worse than they are. And I don't necessarily believe that like a girl having a bunch of guy friends is like a huge red flag. I think the only people that think that type of thing, I got to wait until you drink this so that you don't laugh and spit it out.
Okay.
I think that the only people that think those things are like nerds who never got any pussy in high school.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
I think that normal functioning dudes in society that are actually confident in themselves and like don't like give a fuck, like don't think about these things. Like, because they pick up on the actual red flags, right? Like that, like, oh, this girl is Teddy down. Like they think they like look at a chick and they're like, oh, this girl was way too easy. That's a red flag.
feel
Like
like-
they actually vet the girl instead of just looking at her and being like, oh, no.
I feel like it's like a your perception of me is a reflection of you scenario.
Can be.
Where it's like if that guy were a girl, he would do that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's like a reflection of themselves.
I do think that to a degree. I actually, the more that I've like, and this is one of the things that I've softened on too, for sure, with my views, right? I don't think that many girls, this is going to like be news and shocking, right? I don't think that many girls like sleep around. You know, like, I think that it's like a very small minority of chicks that do that. Right? Like, there's,
I think it depends. I mean, early 20s, I feel like
you think a lot do though? A lot?
it's hard to say.
Like a lot? Like, cause like, if you would, maybe now things are different. But like, I've said this to like Tristan and like other kids, like when we were kids, a girl was a slut if she like got fingered. You know what I mean?
Like in high school, yeah.
Yeah, a girl was like, that's what she was like a slut for. But like nowadays, it's like they're not even sluts; they're just sleeping around. There's no label for it. Because like when we were kids, girls would get slut shamed for shit like that. They would like be made fun of. They wouldn't be. Nobody would talk to them. Like there would be a bunch of issues, right? But nowadays, it's like everyone's just like, just do what you want.
Oh, right.
You know, so like maybe now, but I don't think like our generation dealt with that almost at all.
Yeah.
I didn't know even in college years, like that many girls and like even decent looking girls that were sleeping with a bunch of people. I barely knew anybody doing that. Guys, but not chicks.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I feel like everyone is different.
Yeah, everyone is different, but I'm talking like generally, like generalities, right? Like I think the majority of chicks, at least our age, did not do that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of like
Maybe
our
if they're
friends.
single now.
Yeah. I'm thinking of our friends.
Yeah.
I mean, one of them that like
A girl?
no,
Oh,
that like got around. you
a
know?
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
for
there's
sure,
always, like,
guys.
different girls, you know?
For sure, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure that. But like, I think that chicks are way like. I just think it's overblown. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's super overblown. And also, this is something else that I've like softened my opinion on. I really could care less if chicks are sleeping around. Like I could give a fuck.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks. Yeah, but like the reason why is actually because of the rapper 6ix9ine.
Oh my God, I forgot about him.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't choose a partner like that, right? I wouldn't want a partner like that. But, yeah, being a believer, right? Like I don't think it's right, but I also can't cast judgment on that person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that people can be born again, and that they could have had because you even look at like so many people throughout the years, like people, so many people are like, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, whatever, right? But then like they're like, but dudes can like settle down and then like be fine, right? Like they give that perspective for guys. Like they can go from being a hoe to just like a faithful person.
Yeah.
It's like why couldn't both do it? Like there's no perspective there
right.
that makes sense.
Wait,
to
so you
me.
once believed that a guy could do that, but a girl couldn't?
I don't know that I ever even thought that a guy could, you know, if he was like that. Just from my experience with guys who are
Like that.
like that. Yeah, because even a bunch of the guys that I know that were like that are still kind of like that.
Oh, right. I was
You know
thinking
what
the
I mean?
same thing.
Yeah.
And wait, so do you believe that guys can grow out of that?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that on the guy side, it takes more discipline than it does for a woman.
Yeah.
Like sexual discipline for a dude is one of the pillars that I think is most important for guys to practice for sure.
Okay.
Because to me, it also like comes in the form of like porn, masturbation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Where it's like an addiction,
Not even addiction.
like a mindset.
Yeah, it's like a mindset. Yeah, it's like I view it the same almost as like cheating, right? Because you're just like,
Lusty.
yeah, lustful. So it's like, yeah, sexual discipline is like one of the most important things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll admit that I've changed throughout the years.
Yeah,
Like, I think also just from drinking a lot and stuff like that.
yeah,
Like in my early 20s. But like to this day, it's like, dude, I need to know you.
yeah, right? Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. Like, it's fucking crazy. I think it's wild when people are like we're just having fun. I'm like, that's
Yeah, and it's not even like I need to know you. Like I need to
Right.
like trust you and like see like a vulnerable side.
yeah, totally. Yeah. Do you think a guy should be vulnerable with a woman?
Well, like at some capacity.
Okay. What
do
does
you
that mean?
Like give some trust, I guess. I don't know.
What does that mean though?
Opening up a little.
Yeah. With
It's a good question. Like not like I mean make things give depth. That yeah. Like not keep things superficial.
yeah. So what would you like hope that that guy would be able to express or be able to talk to you or tell you about?
Good question.
Because that's another talking point that you hear all the time. And I think that like red pill nerds, you know, those guys that like are online and they like hate women and stuff, or they seem to, they hate women for sure, but it's because they didn't get pussy in high school. I think that though, like they always like their dating advice is to like never get vulnerable with a woman. And I think to a degree, they're actually right.
That gives mommy issues to me.
Yeah, a little bit, but I think that to a degree they are also right. Like to a degree, right? Like I think that there's varying levels of that. Like I think personally that, and this is something I've like changed my tone on a little bit here, that there's appropriate times and inappropriate times to cry in front of your woman,
Yeah.
right?
I mean that's not what I'm asking for though.
Yeah, but well,
you cry.
but that's like the most like deep thing. So like other things to like be vulnerable about, right? Like I don't think that you need to like share everything with your wife, girlfriend, or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
I mean, do you share everything with anyone?
There's different people that I talk to or console with about different things, for sure. There's one person that I talk to everything or talk to about everything.
And that's not Heather.
Two people, not Heather. Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't make sense to do it. Because if you think about it, like, again, you go back to the role of like protector provider. That means protect from all things, even yourself. Right? So it's like you don't want to burden the relationship by like oversharing things that maybe that person's not equipped to handle. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I share a pretty deep level of things with Heather, but like she won't know everything about my life, you know, like prior to her, or like even like everything that I go through, you know, day to day. She'll know a lot of it, 95% of it, but not the other 5%.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think oftentimes too, when like women say that they want vulnerability from men, I don't even think that they know what they're asking for, because they can't, like, it's almost never expressed. And then when a guy decides that he's going to try to get vulnerable, it is suddenly like too vulnerable, or he's a crybaby.
Well, I mean, there's like a side between like just wanting to sleep with a girl and like wanting something more.
Yeah.
Why are you hesitating?
Well, because I guess I don't understand what you're saying. Cause like what would
Okay, like to want to like let someone in and like want to get to know them, that is like a part of vulnerability. Am I right? Giving somebody the time.
I don't know. I guess I don't know how you view vulnerability. So I could be way off base. I guess you tell me.
Like if you're like, okay, two people are at a bar and like a guy comes up to a girl and he's like talking to her and he's like only talking about like superficial things like sports or like, you know, how pretty she looks or, you know, just like other just stuff that she might want to talk about. Like that's like one thing. But then another thing is like wanting to actually get to know her and like sharing things about him.
Yeah, I guess that's like a bit of vulnerability, but I also
Yeah.
feel like that's just like normal. Like that's like what you would do for like a guy friend. that
It's
you
like
would
letting
meet.
somebody in.
Yeah.
you know?
Hmm.
I'm talking about like way early stages here.
Yeah. I'd have to meditate on that. I'd have to think about that because I feel like,
It's all about intentions.
yeah, every guy in the beginning's only intention is to figure out if he can sleep with a girl.
Yeah, and like, why would I do that when I don't know you, bro?
Yeah, totally. I agree. You shouldn't. But that's just like the intention, you know? And the guys who are the best at getting women go into the vulnerable state, I guess, that you're talking about, at least a little bit to get trust.
Yeah, and I feel like I have had interactions like that, but it's like, you know, I don't know. I still don't feel it. You
Yeah.
know?
Like
Gullible doesn't what?
you don't feel vulnerability from them?
Yeah, like I just like don't feel the intentions. Like it's like you can like pretend,
Yeah.
you know.
So then how would you know? I'm confused.
Cuz I felt like I
Is
don't
it just
know,
a
like,
vibe check?
Yeah, like
Really?
it's like I'm like thinking of a very specific moment here.
Yeah.
I feel like you kind of know.
Yeah.
Like just things happening so fast too.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, like I see like you're trying not to waste any time.
Well, dude, I mean, I know exactly what you're talking about right there. But like I also do think at like the ages of like 33, freaking A, right? Like freaking 33, things happen way quicker. And they have to. I think like Heather and I, we started dating when I was 27 years old. She was 35 when I was 27. Just kidding. She's going to get so mad from that. She was 31, I think. when I was 27. And that's so funny. I knew that would happen. But like things happen super quick. Like we moved in together like 3
Yeah,
months in or something.
remember that.
Or 4 months in. Yeah. But like she had a kid, I have a kid, you know, like so things just kind of like moved. And I feel like yeah, to a degree it's like a vibe check when you know you know. But I also if you ask her, she'll tell you that I interviewed her at our first date.
I feel like like coming to me about Heather when you first met her, you
Yeah.
were so nervous.
I was. Yeah. Yeah, but also like transparently like Heather was the first like woman that I talked to. Like you can attest to that. You know, she like had her shit together,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And that was for sure intimidating at that point. Even though I felt like I had most of my shit together at that point. I had not talked to or seen a girl that had anything that she had. But that's it.
When I was younger, for some reason, I was like intimidated by people that had their shit together. I don't know why.
Yeah. I feel like I still kind of am a little bit. Not intimidated really, but I'm kind of like,
Dude, you do have your shit together.
mm,
Like more than other people.
yeah, I think that I do too, actually. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that things look chaotic from the outside in, but that's because I share everything.
But like, look at your house right now.
Yeah, it's a mess. What the fuck do you mean from our kids? I'll say this, like I feel like yeah. Yes, but also I'm like intimidated by people that pretend to have their shit together completely because it makes me not trust those people. Like the thing that I dislike the most on earth is when I know how chaotic somebody's life is and they pretend like nothing is going on for the internet. That shit disgusts me. Like it drives me nuts because I'm like, dude, nobody knows what the fuck they're doing, right? No one knows what they're doing in this life. And you're just acting like you do,
Yeah.
right? Like even most billionaires, like during Lent, I did this thing where I didn't consume any content at all until 5 p.m. that wasn't personal growth focused. every single billionaire that I listened to talk said when they were not a billionaire, they tried multiple businesses at one time, lost everything 10 times, had XYZ go wrong, and everyone thought they were fucking crazy. You're going to tell me that you know more than these fucking billionaires, dude? Right? Like, get fucked. And then all these people that pretend like everything is like perfect, I'm just like, dude, like, I don't trust you. You're putting on a show. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that just drives me nuts, dude. And because the same thing too is like, how do you expect for people to relate to you if like
I feel like people are insecure and they just project like those.
dude, so many people are so like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I just think that's what it stems from.
Yeah. Everyone is insecure. And like something that I'm really noticing recently, like, you know those memes that are like things that people say to you are a projection of like their thoughts about themselves?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like really, really understanding that now. Like I'm really starting to get it. I just thought that that was like fancy meme talk, like make you feel good meme talk. But I've had some experiences recently where I'm like, no, that's real. Like that's real because it actually happened to me. You know, I'm like, that's fucking real. And I don't trust you. You know, like it's craziness. Yeah. There's also this thing. So we pay for a business mentor, right? And so he like helps us with operations, and he helps us with X, Y, and Z in our business. And something that's like really nice about having a business mentor, like having friends that are successful or like, you know, that are doing things with their life, like extraordinary things.
Yeah.
Something that's really nice about talking to those people, Tristan knows what I'm talking about now, probably if he's listening, but like something that's really nice about talking to those people is you never leave those conversations feeling like bad.
Yeah, it's like inspiring.
Yeah, you always feel good, right? And what's crazy about that is you'll have and like even for you, like you have a mentor basically is what I would call her, right? You go to those people and you talk to them and you come out feeling like it was fruitful conversation, like that you actually got something out of it. You parsed out ideas or whatever, right? Like you feel like you came out of it on the other side. You never, ever, ever. And this is another meme thing that I thought was fucking bullshit, right? For a long time. You'll never talk to somebody who's doing better than you and have them put you down.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Never. I thought that was bullshit. Yeah, so like when I see people that like act like they have their shit together and they don't show chaos or they don't show like what they're actually going through, whether it's like fitness wise and they're like, I fucking cheated on my diet. You know what I mean? Because everyone does that. Like just be real about it. You know, or if people are like in business, I tried this, and I fucked up both of them.
Wait, do you think that like being intimidated by Heather or something, I'm not saying you, but like people that are intimidated, do you think that's like a self-worth thing?
No, I don't.
Like, oh,
Do you?
I should have my shit together too. Like, what do you think that stems from?
I think that people have this idea of what that means, what it means to have your shit together, right? And so this is another thing that I'm like really getting clear with recently is that getting your shit together means so many different things to so many different people. I have to acknowledge this. There's people dealing with mental health struggles that I can never imagine, right? So getting their shit together looks way different than me getting my shit together, right? And I think to pretend like that's not true is irresponsible, right? And to like act like this hustle culture shit, right? Like where you need to be grinding your face off 24/7 or you're like lazy.
Yeah.
Why? That's not true. Like you're going to tell the construction man that is working 16-hour days overnight, you're going to tell him he's fucking lazy? You know, and that he needs a side hustle? He's fucking tired. You know what I mean? His getting his shit together looks way different than mine does,
I
right?
feel like everyone having their shit together, like everyone is different with their shit together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like me getting my shit together was literally me quitting drinking, and like focusing more on my family and my business. Like I've always been a hyper disciplined person, right?
Yeah.
You can attest to that. Like
Yeah.
I've done the same thing for years, literally. And then so my discipline, or like my getting my shit together, was getting rid of the things that really were a bottleneck, which was like going out on the weekends and whatever. And ever since then, like I feel like things have only gone up,
Yep.
And so for everybody it looks way different. And I think that people just pretend like getting your shit together means that you have a side hustle and you're grinding your face off 24/7. You finally got the house that has fucking 4 bedrooms. Like you look at my life and you say that you think that I got my shit together. I say, I don't know, dude. I'm just fucking trying. Like I'm just, I'm trying. And so it just looks different for everybody.
Yeah, I guess like materially.
Yeah. But like even that, dude, the amount that people like can fake material wealth or material goods is bonkers too.
Like they're broke, but they like buy this car.
Yeah, super broke. Yeah, like they do so many things. Like that's the funny thing about the Caleb Hamer podcast is that like he'll show people that are like making a bunch of money. They'll bring in like 14 grand a month or whatever, but they are dead broke. So I don't know. I guess it just really depends on like how you categorize the idea of getting your shit together and what that means to you. You know what I mean? Because for me, I'm very happy with my life, very happy. And do I think that I have shit that needs to be figured out and whatever? Yep. But I think that
We all do. We all do.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody has things to work on, in their life. So I don't even know what that means. Right? What I meant by Heather having her shit together was like I was no longer like seeing crazy chicks. Like I would like finally a girl who was like had her shit together, has a daughter, has responsibilities, has things that she needs to take care of, like that.
Values the same things.
Values, yeah, mostly the same things. Like at that point I didn't really know her value structure, but yeah, and then, that's way different than what I had experienced to that point, So
It's like black and white.
yeah, that's what the difference was for me. Yeah. What do you what do you think that means, getting your shit together?
Like making your life structured so that you're happy, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like whatever you want your life to be,
Yeah.
Like some people are broke and they're happy with it.
Yeah. And so that's why I would argue so much that so many people do not have their shit together. Even the ones that you think do.
Yeah. I feel like people, I mean, there's some people I know that have money but are not happy.
Yeah, totally. Something that I'm like one of the things that I've become aware of is exactly what you just said. Like getting your shit together actually just means like living a life that you're happy and grateful for. Right? Like I think that I'm not going to talk like deep into finances, but once you hit like a certain finance like threshold, you really do understand that more is not going to make you happier. But the thing that you do understand is more will help you affect more people's lives, which is the quest that I'm on. I want more money for that. I want more resources for that so I can affect more people's lives. But like, damn, it would be nice to just be okay with being poor and just doing whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what makes you rich in life?
Yeah. 100%. Right. What would make you rich in life?
Good question. Things are so tough these days.
Yeah.
I could sit here and be like, I don't know, a boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. You could just name a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, and also, I mean, not gonna lie, more single girlfriends.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. I feel like a lot of people don't have. Wait, single girlfriends?
Yeah.
Why?
All of my friends are like married
Yeah.
that are girls. And I'm convinced that I wouldn't want a boyfriend if I had more single girlfriends.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. How come?
Because I feel like it's like wanting that connection and like,
Mm.
I don't know.
You don't feel like this is not a call out, so don't take it this
Yeah.
way.
No.
But like, you don't think that like there's a reason that you like want a boyfriend aside from just like human connection?
Like elaborate on that.
Like, I don't know, like spiritually, biologically, whatever. Like you want
mean,
a
yeah.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like you want a husband someday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also I think like I would have more fulfillment like if I had more girlfriends too.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I'm not saying that. I think that that's wrong. But
I'm
you was just
totally
saying
fine.
like,
I am pretty content with my social life right now. Don't get me wrong.
yeah,
I also feel like I'm working on other things,
yeah,
like with like running my own business eventually and
Yeah.
whatnot. So like I mean I have like my cards are full right now.
Yeah.
You know? But I think just to be more rich in life would be those two things.
yeah. So something that you said was like you have a lot of things going on, right? Something I've talked to Tristan about, and this kind of goes against what I was saying before. So it's like, but I think there's so much value in a season of life where you put your head down and you just hustle.
Yeah.
There's so
I
much
also,
value.
yeah, because I was on Hinge
Yeah.
for like a month,
Mhm.
maybe in like May, and I dropped it
Yeah.
because I'm like, it's just not my time right now.
Yeah, and I think that like that's something too that like I think a lot of people need to go through, especially like young men specifically need to go through a period of time. I can't speak to women in this way and I don't care to. I guess you can tell me if you agree, but I think that everyone, especially young men, need to have a period of time where they just hustle. Like there's nothing else on their mind. It's just like, how can I make more money? How can I set up my life, to look the way that I want it to look or whatever. And learn so much from that. Because not only do you like learn about like business and things like that, but you learn about like who you are as a person. What are the extents? What are the lengths that you're willing to go to create the life that you want? Is the life that you want actually the life that you want?
See, and here's the thing too. I feel like because I'm in a transitionary period, I don't know what things are going to look like for me coming out of this.
Yeah.
And I mean, I could be in a whole different place in life by the time like I make it,
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't want to like drag somebody with me and like I don't know. I feel like when I was on Hinge for that month,
Mhm.
I was distracting myself
Yeah.
from like the chaos, I
Yeah.
guess. And I think I realized that throughout my experiences too,
Oh yeah, dude.
And I felt like every time I was going on a date, I was like talking about the shit that I'm going through, you know?
Yeah.
And meanwhile, or even like messaging people, it's like, what are you up to? And I'm like, oh, I'm studying right now, or I'm like doing this thing, or like designing this thing. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
like chilling,
Yeah. Yeah.
doing
yeah.
my usual like workout, like,
Yeah.
meal prep and go to bed type shit,
Yeah.
where I'm like, okay, I'm like making progress with something,
You're still trying to build the life that you want.
yeah.
And I would argue that building the life that you want with somebody who's aligned with what you want is better and easier.
Yeah.
Because I'm just speaking from experience, right? Like the person that I was in the long-term relationship with before, we were totally not aligned, and I was building by myself.
Yeah. And you were also in that relationship for such a long time.
Yeah, and then when I left, I was building by myself, but I was also distracted by women at that point too. But I was building by myself, and then I gave myself, I think, a 60 to 90 day period of time where I was distracted by no one, nothing, just friends, but like wasn't drinking or anything. Would still hang out with everybody and whatever.
Yeah.
And then Heather and I got in a relationship, and she was super motivated and focused, and that's like what I needed to like, catapult,
I feel like not everyone is like that either.
What?
Like motivated and focused to like do something else
No.
other than like the 9 to 5 or whatever.
Yeah, well, fuck, dude. This is such a different podcast, but fuck it, dude. Like, people are so brainwashed, Alyssa. Like,
I know.
fuck,
I know.
dude. I just talked to somebody about this the other day. People are so fucking brainwashed. Like, to this, up until last year, my mom was still telling me, you should be a nurse.
Oh yeah, you said this the other day.
Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Being a nurse, dude? You know, like, I even had that conversation with her not too long ago. Like, why would I be a nurse? I go,
I feel like my mom has done this to me too.
yeah.
Like during like job interviews and I'm like telling her like the low pay.
Yeah.
She's like, you should just take it.
Yeah. Like,
Just
what?
'cause it's there.
Yeah.
Like no.
Dude. Yeah. So, oh, fuck. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. People are just like, they're brainwashed into thinking, like, just be happy, peasant. Like, here, eat your crickets. You know, like, everybody's just like, it's just crazy to see because, man, I could go on a tangent forever about this. And I don't want to, but it's like, I think that people have been programmed to believe what's going to make them happy instead of actually listening to themselves about what would make them happy. So like people like since we were young, like success has been the thing, right? Have the white picket fence, have the house, the dog, the fucking kids, and go to school, get a degree, blah, 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 blah. And like we were talking about before, what if that's not at all what that person wants to do? Like, what if that person wants to get a Volkswagen van and just go live on the beach and surf? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's okay. That's fine too, right?
Yeah.
That person's not built for the hustle. Like, and that's okay, by the way. They don't have to be.
Yep.
You know? And so, like, even me to a degree, like, I fantasize about that type of stuff all the time. You know, but I enjoy hustling. I enjoy, like, putting my body through grueling workouts. I enjoy all these things. But, yeah, I also do think that a lot of people are just brainwashed to think that those things are the things that are going to make them happy. And, like, my view on that whole thing is divine intervention happens when you're a kid. And you're told from a super young age from God, he puts it in you. This is what you're meant to do. And then everybody just lets it go. They're brainwashed by the time they're like in 3rd grade about how everything's supposed to go.
Yeah, it's so sad.
It's sad. Charles Bukowski, there's a quote by him. I forget what it is, but it was like, it goes something like, man, I have deja vu right now. I feel like we've talked about this, but he says something about like, I walk among the streets of dead men, newspaper brains, TV signal, whatever. And basically he's just talking about like, no one is alive. No one is living with the like,
They're sleeping.
yeah, they're sleeping, literally. Like sleepwalking through life. Yeah.
I texted you today.
Yeah.
Are you awake?
Yeah, dude. Dude, I believe that though. Like I really do. We cannot possibly think we were put on this earth and the whole point was to go work and die.
Yeah, no. I feel like we could take this way further though. We could start putting the tinfoil hats on and
Yeah.
like, how did things get like this?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's easy. Rothschilds. I mean, that's easy. Yeah, for sure. I do think this. I think it like really, really got bad when they took God out of everything. 100%. That's my view, though. So, all right, that's the end of the podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. Alyssa, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We'll have to do another one
Mm-hmm.
weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. See you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.